Hey, what's up guys? I thought I'd go ahead and give you a tour of my Minecraft house. I just recently finished it, and I thought I'd go ahead and show you guys what it's all about.
I do things without intention, and if in the future, me or Sapnap or George do anything like that, or anything that is offensive, we're just trying to have fun. We're just trying to play a block game. We had no intention to offend anybody.
All it is him making up excuses, or him getting himself into more drama because he just can't resist.
Dream was just getting cancelled for something really stupid, and then he was accused of being racist.
Oh shit.
Dream on the platform for the past, I would say, about a year or so. He's been doing really good. I mean, his channel has about...
Addressing the Dream situation and his mention of lynching. Trigger warning, slavery, lynching, and death.
Dream did cheat on his speedruns, but he's also speedrunning getting cancelled for the highest amount of times in the quickest amount of time.
I have a dream that one day people will stop complaining about Dream for absolutely no reason. I'm not saying he's...
Dream. He's one of the most popular people on YouTube right now. If you ask any kid to name an e-celeb or YouTuber, there's a good chance that he's the one they'll give as an example. And for good reason. His channel has exploded in the last year and a half, surpassing milestone after milestone. He's far outgrown the Minecraft genre and community, now being considered a mainstream YouTuber to many, on the same level as someone like PewDiePie or Markiplier. Today, he has more than 23 million subscribers, and his average views per video is about double that. He's also recently expanded into music with his songs Road Trip and Mask.
That's what the point of the mask is.
Damn, that's so deep, bro. You like wear a mask? Holy shit. But chances are, if you're not one of his fans, then the only reason you know of him is due to his long list of controversies. From infamously cheating in a Minecraft speedrun, to supposedly fostering an audience of toxic degenerates, commentary channels have had a field day making videos about him. There's basically a genre that's just dedicated to making videos about Dream at this point. That's how much of a pull he has.
I was defending Dream because it's pretty clear to me that he was in the right through most of this. Like, I don't think the guy is racist. I don't think that he's promoting unhealthy behavior because he got rid of his medicine in his music video. I just thought this entire controversy was pretty stupid.
One of the more talked about cycles for Dream is that of his cancellation. It seems like every other day, people are mad at him for something, mostly on Twitter. Due to a variety of jokes and statements that Dream himself has made, he's managed to build up a decent backlog of things that more progressive members of his audience have been known to call him out for. Through these events, we can gaze a little deeper into Dream's brain to discover a sad truth that is also prevalent with many other YouTubers. Dream is fucking spineless. So why don't we take a look at a bunch of examples of that? One of the biggest appeals to Dream's content is his interactions with other YouTubers. The banter and camaraderie are part of what exploded his videos so much in the first place. While he on his own is, of course, able to hold an audience, his time with his friends is where he really shines. It's also why many of his popular uploads struck a chord with viewers. While playing Minecraft on stream with two of his pals, Dream decided to perform a war cry, as did other people in the call. This seems like just another funny stream moment, right? Who cares? Who would find this upsetting or angering? In response to this, however, some of his fans were very upset, saying that he was perpetuating a racist stereotype about Native Americans because of this clip. After a long night of peaceful, dreaming, Dream woke up to see that people were angry at him, so he decided to post some pretty charged tweets to his account. Native Americans don't own screaming while flicking your tongue around. Of course, war is offensive. People die. Saying Viva la Resistance is, I'm sure, offensive to French people. Plus, I literally have Native American in my blood. If you're offended, fuck off. I literally could care less. It's not offensive, and I don't want to be a baby. Get off my account if you want to critique people for having fun in a block game. It's not education. War cries are across every race, sexual orientation, and creed. SpongeBob isn't any less offensive. Sometimes, people need to recognize that not everything they see on the internet is true. Educate yourselves. It may seem dumb to reiterate what he just said, but let's just make sure we have it down. Dream is saying that he didn't do anything offensive or mean or wrong here. He says that everything is offensive to someone, specifically citing that saying Viva la Resistance could be offensive to some French people. But he doesn't want to cater to everyone. he made a dumb joke, and if you're offended, you can go away, you can fuck off. Stop being a baby. This feels more like a defense of Filthy Frank or iDubbbz or Leafy from 2016. It doesn't feel like something a YouTuber in the modern age would do. So why does this matter? Well, about a day later, Dream went live to his Twitch viewers and decided to apologize for his behavior in these tweets. He says that he was too mean, and that he now understands why people were being upset. He also specifically compares the clip to something that happened in SpongeBob, just like he did in the prior tweets.
There was a tweet about it that it's fine, it was respectful, people were being respectful about it and saying, oh, like they're offended and that it's appropriating Native American culture and stuff like that. And honestly, I have no intention to do that, and I had no intention to do that. Again, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend anybody, and had I not woken up to people calling me a racist and that I don't deserve support and all stuff like that, I probably would have just replied to that original tweet and said, hey, I'm sorry for, offending you. I didn't mean to.
But the tone here is much different. He is not angry anymore. Now, we have an understanding Dream. He says that, he never intended to appropriate Native American culture. He even says that he's sorry. This is an important turning point in Dream's career. Prior to this, he was willing to tell people who tried to cancel him on Twitter to fuck off. But here, he decides to back down.
Now, I personally don't think he needed to even address this. He should have just kept it at his original statement.
While seemingly innocuous at the time, retrospectively, this was an important sign for what was to come. Every YouTuber wants to appeal to their audience to a certain extent, to seem interesting and relatable to a demographic who wants to hear from them. But the line between appealing and pandering can get somewhat blurry the larger you get. Let's turn back the clock a year to May 19th of 2020. Dream uploads the video, Minecraft Speedrunner vs 3 Hunters Rematch. It would seem to be another innocuous Minecraft speedrun from Dream, where he plays the game and makes some jokes. Videos like this often have music accompanying certain segments to make them feel more cinematic and exciting. It's a part of storytelling. So in this video, during a chase scene, Dream picked a song titled Navajo Race, a tune which, in some ways, imitates Native American music.
So far, where are we? We're at 1,000 already.
Oh, come here, Dream.
Oh my god. Guys, leave me be!
Obviously, the song is being used here to elevate the drama of the video, to make it exciting. In adventure movies like Indiana Jones or The Mummy, similar music would be found, so Dream wanted to emulate that. This would seem to be a pretty innocent use, right? Well, unfortunately, K-pop Twitter had a different idea. Hi everyone, I wanted to talk about this thing I saw in one of Dream's past Manhunt videos. In the video, Minecraft Speedrunner vs 3 Hunters Rematch, Dream used a specific soundtrack called Navajo Race. What's wrong with that? Our ceremony songs are sacred to our culture. To put them in a song that's supposed to be some type of Indiana Jones type music is disrespectful. The person making this tweet doesn't seem to be malicious, right? It doesn't seem like they want this to be a career-defining or career-ending moment for Dream, but they do make an unreasonable assertion that Dream was being disrespectful with his use of the music. It's dumb, and as a result, the majority of the YouTube community reacted to the situation with either confusion as to what the issue was, or criticized the person for their take.
It shouldn't matter. What may be sacred to you shouldn't dictate what he listens to. And if that bothers you, well, tough titties. You have your beliefs, I have mine.
Now, this right here is where it should have ended. He apologized, and again, I don't think he should have apologized for something so stupid, but this is Dream. Alright, he pretty much apologizes for anything that people get mad about. That's just what he does. Well, after he apologized, this person responded by saying this: "Y'all let a white man ratio me."
Despite the support of the community in this situation, Dream decided to apologize for the use of the music, was unaware, and was just looking for fitting music as always. Thank you for telling me. Here, he bypasses the commentators and the rest of YouTube completely, in exchange for satisfying his fanbase of middle schoolers, who think that tweeting with content warnings is social activism. Over this 8-month period, Dream's channel had gone from 6 million subscribers to over 17 million. His channel size almost tripled, and his fan base was growing stronger with every video and tweet, especially the ones calling them his kittens. As a result, we can speculate that he became better accustomed to the new size of his fandom, and realized how best to make them happy, at the cost of his true feelings on the subject, which he quickly deleted and apologized for once he got some backlash. If apologizing for using a song, not a racist song or a mean song or a stolen song, but simply a song that someone found upsetting, is no big deal to Dream over here, then what else is he willing to apologize for? This brings us to the present day, with some of Dream's more recent controversies. Oh wow, this one actually made the news with reputable sources like Dexerto talking about it. Well, surely this one is important then, right? Right? Addressing the Dream situation and his mention of lynching, an education thread. Well, fuck, this is a serious one for sure. I mean, shit, you know? Now, it's real. On Friday, during Captain Sparkle's stream, Dream said, "I say that they are a bunch of cheaters and we lynch them," when referring to people who were cheating and finding loopholes during MCC's Ace race.
I'm sure he expected all of this when he made this casual server.
Yeah, I mean, I say they're a bunch of cheaters and we lynch them.
I do agree they should be banned from competing for cheating on the practice server.
I understand the lighthearted tone, but lynching is not the right word to use, especially in joking. This word carries a lot of weight in the black community. I thought more people understood the weight of this word, but it's okay. I'm here to educate. Well, I appreciate your education, but I have to disagree. This is a bit of a sensitive one, so let's take a little bit of a big-brained look at this one, okay? I must be completely honest. I, as a young, educated, principled individual, do not understand the outrage here. If Dream had been making a joke on his platform in a very mean and rude and offensive way, if Dream had been saying that he wants to do the act mentioned prior to, let's say, a man of African American descent, then I would completely understand being upset. That being said, the word in this situation was being used in a completely acceptable context. He was simply saying, in a joking manner, that he wants to punish cheaters. If you personally are hurt by the use of a word regardless of the context, that is okay. However, I don't think you should discourage or put down others from using that word altogether when its use is not inherently harmful to you, or offensive, or mean, or bad. Now, I'm gonna give you guys 3 seconds to tell me if Dream apologized. Okay, you know what? Let's start the timer. He apologized. Yeah, he apologized. Instantly. Yeah, I realized after I had said it that it wasn't at all the right word for me to use and regretted it instantly. I was thinking of the popular game Town of Salem when I said it. Definitely not okay though, and I apologize for that. Out of my vocabulary. I mean, with this one, it's just night and day, right? People got mad, he gave right in. It's so mind-blowing to me how this guy repeatedly apologizes for doing nothing wrong. I am having a hard time dreaming today, okay? And Dream is having an easy time pandering, toe-sucking. It's starting to take a toll on me, actually. I'm starting to feel like, you know, maybe I've been wrong this whole time. Maybe I myself need to apologize. Maybe I just need to see things the way that Dream does. You know, maybe I could learn a thing or two. I'm sorry, guys. You know, I'm sorry for everything I've said. There's a lot of it, okay? We both know there's a lot of it. I'm sorry for all of it. I would like to formally apologize to my audience.
I'm very sorry, and I apologize for the inconvenience of me not giving a fuck what you think.
The most recent apology from Dream comes in the form of a tweet. Simple, yet somehow even more infuriating and stupid as the rest of what I've discussed here. As many of you will already be aware, Dream recently released a music video for his new song. I'll spare you any more of the actual song.
That's what the point of the...
Gotcha! Enjoy your bleeding eardrums. Keep in mind, I had to listen to the whole fucking thing to make this video. In the video, there's a part where Dream is taking his normal pills, presumably a reference to ADHD medication. When called out for this on Twitter, Dream responded by saying, "They really be like." He visualized his personal experience as a kid with ADHD and medication for it. Disgusting! Drugs. Ayo, turn that shit up, Charles. This tweet made a lot of people upset as a result. Dream Out was trending, as well as Dream_goodbye. They were really angry at him. So Dream then apologized by saying the following. Felt like this was important for me to say. I'm sorry that my reply earlier that contained me saying drugs could be harmful to black members of the community. I completely understand why, and that wasn't my intention at all. I deleted it and will be more careful in the future. Does anyone else feel like the apology is the racist part of this. Like, okay, in the first tweet, he was just making a little joke at the end of his rant, right? But in the second one, he's basically saying that references to drugs or music are offensive to the black community. I'm not sure if the racist guy is the person confused as to why anyone is angry with the initial tweet, or if the real racist is the person who automatically associated drugs with black people.
I have no idea how drugs, with the music emojis around it, had anything to do to being harmful to black members of your community, Dream. Like, to even tweet that out, to type that all out and tweet it, read it and be like, yeah, that's alright, you're gonna tweet that one out for everyone to see.
I mean, so many of the replies I can find about this on Twitter is just everyone being confused as to what he is even apologizing for or how all of this started. Every time he apologizes, it feels like he's trying to make himself look like this virtuous victim. Well, guys, he's apologizing for nothing. Cancel culture is so crazy. But this is all his choice, and rest assured, it's by design. I feel like I'm gonna be put in a straitjacket with how crazy this dude makes me feel sometimes. Was all of this just an attempted virtue signal? Probably, yeah. Probably it was. Okay, it definitely was. Am I calling Dream racist? No, I don't really think he is. What I am saying is that by bending over backwards for some freaks on Twitter, he inadvertently made himself look really fucking ignorant. Tisk tisk, bro. You posted a cringe. But why does he do all of this? Well, to put it simply, Dream only stands to gain from pandering to these people. Satisfying demographics made up by, like, me or the rest of the YouTube community has never been in his interest. As long as he keeps his own viewers happy, he will have a revolving door of sycophants to fawn over him and, post shit like this. I couldn't show this on YouTube even if I wanted to. But of course, Dream is not the only one. Recently, one of his pals, Carl Jacobs, decided to apologize for being a fan of the controversial streamer Ice Poseidon. A few tweets were posted calling him out, and as a result, he caved instantly.
Well, it turns out that back in 2018, Carl Jacobs used to be a huge fan of Ice Poseidon, and people even found out that Carl used to stream snipe Ice Poseidon during his IRL streams. So people on Twitter were absolutely furious with Carl Jacobs because he had associated himself with Ice Poseidon in the past.
The guy he was apologizing for enjoying is Ice Poseidon, someone who was one of the biggest streamers on Twitch just a few years ago. While he did have a lot of edgy shit in his vlogs, I would struggle to call him remotely racist. Carl stream sniped him and appeared in one of his streams years ago. He was a big fan of him at some point, but he slowly distanced himself from Ice publicly and hadn't mentioned him in a while. But once these fucking losers on Twitter dug up a chat log of him referencing Ice, it was all over. They got thousands of likes, he made a twit longer about it, and from there, his fans either started to deep throat him or say shit like, "Reminder, if you weren't part of the people affected by this, it's not your place to accept his apology." Shut the fuck up! How the hell is this person? Daisy. 19 years old. You are college age, and your brain is fucking mush. The only thing Carl needs to apologize for, as far as I'm concerned, is his shitty fucking grilled cheese on the Mr. Beast menu. Dude, this is not a grilled cheese, okay? This is just bread and cheese. I have this in my fridge. But, of course, the stans must have their way. And with how quickly these YouTubers respond and cower in fear at them, fucking trembling! I mean, honestly, who could blame them for thinking that they'll get what they want? And you know, you could go even farther than Carl if you really wanted to. You could be like Drew Gooden and donate $15,000 when someone finds some dumbass joke you made. I lost 3 followers when I tweeted this, but I think it's so funny. Me, talking to a cute Asian girl. Boy, I sure am glad my eyes aren't slanted like that, so I can see how pretty you are. Girl, ching chong. Alright, so, you know, this is edgy, okay, this is dumb. Some may call it cringe, you know, a little bit out there, but, at the end of the day, this is clearly a joke, a meme. It sounds so stupid, and plays into a stereotype so heavily that, like, of course it's just him fucking around.
I just wanted to genuinely apologize because I'm really ashamed of myself for this, and I'm sorry for letting you guys down.
15 fucking grand. Okay, you know what? Maybe Drew actually feels bad. Tell you what, as a white representative for the Asian community, I will also be accepting $15,000 to my PayPal, effective immediately. Thank you. I don't think any of these people realize that right now, it's just their past associations being put on the cross. But with every apology, they grow closer to being nailed there themselves. If any of these guys have skeletons in their closet, they will come out eventually. Whether you want to be honest about your tomfoolery, or simply give in to the mob and let them send you to the gallows, is ultimately up to you. Wait, what's this? Dream everything in Minecraft 1.15. Wow, this is an old video. Why was I sent this?
You may have noticed my hand. This is very interesting. We have Steve for guys, and we have Alex for girls. But they just recently added Tyrone. Now this is a good change. I know there's gonna be a lot of people that love this change.
This guy used to fucking rock. And as fake YouTuber apology after fake YouTuber apology rolls in, for a time, the appetites of the stands will be satiated. Not by this shitty fucking bread and cheese though. Jesus Christ, fuck this. As the parasocial relationship grows stronger, eventually each and every one of these people's fan bases will eat them alive. I, meanwhile, will simply be alone in my dark bedroom, sipping a Monster, playing on my PSP, watching it all burn. I've been Turkey Tom. Thanks for watching, and until next time, leave me alone.